What's up, everybody? Gonna be doing a Red Dead Online stream. Usual one for Friday. Just give me a second, just get set up here. Okay, I think this is the right one. Red Dead Redemption 2. There we go. Let's get the thumbnail and the tags in. We'll be good to go.
Do you need something?
Okay. Should be good. Redemption. Okay, that's good. Okay. Okay. Whoops, I don't know what I just did right there. Okay, good to go.
All right then, well, I've got 1,000 things to do.
Check that real quick.
Cripps has been here. I can smell him. C'est parti.
So there's a while to go. Alright.
Au revoir, patron.
What's up, dude? How you doing? How's your Friday going, bro? Uh-oh. What just happened right there? Okay. I'm doing good, dude. I'm hanging in there. Hope all is well with you also. Good, good, awesome, bro, awesome. Always good to hear that. Always good to hear that. Sucks around here. Hopefully you have a happy Easter too. I'll probably talk to you before that again, but I know that's coming up. Yeah, thanks, bro. I appreciate it. It's coming up, yeah. A couple days. It's crazy. Feels like yesterday was just Christmas. It's already Easter now. Time's definitely flying this year. What's up, Slippin' X? How you doing, bro? How is your Friday going? Hopefully well. Get this camp set up a bit. Rather be in a different location. It's okay.
Ah, you're back.
I'd still be able to see what happened with Crips here. Okay, we need resupplies. Actually, it's a daily objective for today, isn't it? It is. Okay, I'm gonna do one of those. Yeah, let's do one.
Okay, don't ask me how I know this, but some of our fellow traders are having some transportation difficulties, stranded at the mercy of brigands and outlaws. So we can play nice or we can play smart. And you aren't very good at playing nice.
Play nice, we can play smart. I wonder if they should give us a choice here. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay then. What's up? There's Bandit. My good old moderator, there he is. Yeah, it kind of is actually. I would say $1,000 in Red Dead Online is like $1 million in GTA, so I think the ultimate goal in Red Dead Online is going to be $1 million. That's like the so-called billion. This guy real quick. That's the so-called billion of GTA, because obviously the time period's so different. I know, it's funny too, because I almost wasn't going to make that video. I was actually going to make another one. That sucks, that's not even something that's going to be a little bit better, but yeah, I wasn't, I usually don't do the events, but I never really talked about daily objectives before, so I wanted to just do it partially because of that. But it's cool they're giving out that beer hat. I mean, I don't know. I wish they'd give out one that I don't have, because I have all the beer hats. And I don't want to sound selfish like that, but there's like I only think I need like 8 or 9 more exclusive items out of like all the ones they've released. So like I really wish they would release one that I don't have either, because I'd be even more excited about an event like that. Yeah, dude, that's cool, dude. Hopefully you will join. I'm trying to get this filled up, and if I sell it towards the end of the stream or whatever it's filled, having more people is definitely good. But you should get like a little over $300 from it, which is good. Shit, I realize. Figure out how to do search the area. So what if I just like take off? I want to throw that wagon there, honestly. Maybe. Actually, you know what? I see the supplies are over there. I'm just like freely walking around. They have no clue what's going on. I'll message you that. I have an idea. Oh, with the party. Hold up a minute. That I think it's something in the party settings, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but there's something in there that it'll let you it will let you take the audio off. I don't know what this guy's doing, but
Hey, get away from here! You better leave. I ain't saying it again. I'll riddle you with bullets.
oh shit, that's right. Alright, I forgot.
It's a real fight now, boy.
I'll just drag that with the
You
lasso.
ain't gonna survive the Raiders, you hear me?
I might have. I can't remember. If you could just remind me, dude. I think I might have seen it. I went through them really earlier today, like early this morning, and I might have just forgot what it was. What's up, Outlaw Keys? How you doing, bro? Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's actually a good idea, Antonio. I think if you just wait until the car, you're only really about, I think I did the math one time, and I don't take me like 100% on this because I can't remember, but I think it was like around 1.5 million if you bought like that, like the cheapest CEO office and the cheapest vehicle cargo warehouse. I don't really think location matters too much with those ones, as long as you just get on the highway, which I'm pretty sure that the cheaper ones are still like close to the highway. That's really all that matters with that business. But yeah, I would that's actually a good idea. That way you'll just be able to get set up immediately. But you're close. If you already need $1 million, you're probably already over halfway there. So that's actually really good. So you obviously know exactly what you're doing, which is great. I think you'll get I just wish a lot of other people would know that. I think just too many people don't know how to make money in the game, and then they end up resulting to, you know, glitches, and I think it just all comes down to like a lack of knowledge. But look, you already made $1 million and you just started over, which is again pretty quick for not having any businesses, so that's definitely really good. You got collector, nice dude. Collector roll's pretty good. I hope you have the trader roll. I can't remember if you said you have that one. The trader roll is definitely good to have. I'd go with that. The moonshine and the trader roll are probably the two best ones for cash. Not that you can make a ton off the collector roll, but you do have to find a ton of collectibles for that. It takes a little bit of time. Let me see what you. So it's got objective. I need to hire someone in MC. And no features. You know what you could do, dude? I mean, if not, I can see if I can get on later and try to join. If you go into assisted aim, as much as I hate those lobbies, because I like to try to stay away from them, you probably would get somebody, I would say, usually on average. I don't know, it might be a little bit weird with free aim. I've done that in the past. Okay, yeah, I would definitely, I think you went a little backwards there, I'll be honest. He's actually right, you do have the bounty hunter role. I think that the bounty hunter role and the collector role should be like the last two that you buy, or the second half that you buy. But, delivery supplies. But the, yeah, the trader role, because here's the thing with the trader role. The trader role, it's gonna take you, I want to say, I think like 2.5 hours. I don't know if that's the exact amount, but like around 2.5 hours to completely fill up, like 2.5, 3 hours. And you can also sell if your moonshiner thing is maxed out, to where you have the highest upgrade and you're producing strong shine.
That's what I like to see.
You could be netting around like $150, $200 every hour on just the moonshine roll, and then every like 2.5 to 3 hours, $625 off of the what do I want to say, the trader roll. So you could end up making like, in 3 hours, if you sell, you could make around probably $400 to $600 off the moonshiner roll, and then $625 off of the trader. You're looking at easily about $1,200-$1,300 right there just off those two rolls. And then you can like do the collector roll and trader, or collector roll and bounty hunter roll in between that time. Thanks, Antonio. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks for helping him. Yeah, it's a little weird because, like I said, assisted aim, you'll probably get somebody. Obviously, you just have to disband right away so they don't. Because it is an easy. That's why I said some of those are a pain. Like I did ones. I don't think I mentioned it in that video, but I restarted the objectives right when they updated them with the Diamond Casino Resort update, when they made the changes where they upped the pay and they removed some of the older ones that no one really did. I restarted my streak, and I had one time it glitched on me where I was completing free mode events, and that was one of my objectives. It would not save it. It just wouldn't do it. So that frustrated me, and I lost my streak there because it wouldn't save. And then another time I had to do like an Arena Wars series, and I think I sat there for like 45 minutes, got nobody to join, and at that point I just sort of gave up on them. It's just, they're just kind of, some of them are really frustrating. What I want to do here, I wanted to do something, and I forget what it was now. Yeah, 20. The Moonshiner is the most expensive one, but you do make a ton of money off that. That's a little weird. I don't know, because the objectives for me reset at they reset at 2 a.m. So I'm assuming that would be like 7 or 8 a.m. for you, Bandit. Because I think that the time that they reset, I want to say, is the same across the board. Maybe, was that yesterday's objectives? Because they, like I said, they reset every 24 hours. So, that might be why. If you looked at that yesterday, I don't know. But I think you told me which ones you had yesterday, so I don't know. I don't know why they would be different. That's a little odd. I don't think they're supposed to change like that. The only thing that I think can change, and I think someone actually left a comment on that video, is if you close your app before, like when you first look at them, it might reset them, but I'm pretty sure if you didn't close your app, they should have saved, so I don't know really why they'd reset like that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, because you're about 3 hours behind me. So that would come out to 2 a.m. So yeah, given that, then they probably do reset. So Bandit, they probably reset for you around, I want to say, like I said, whether Denmark's 5 or 6 hours difference, around 7 to 8 a.m. for you. That's when they'll reset. tent's not here. Like, what? Just, like, didn't even... Oh, no, here it is. Yeah, there's always the one that's the same, I think, for everybody. That's what, I think that was in the patch notes for the Diamond Casino Resort update. But the, other than that, the other two are different. Let me remember what some of these are for. Got that complete. Balloonist goggles. Yeah, there's only like a few things for each role that are really worth getting. Everything else is just sort of like pure cosmetics. Like, I'd say like on average for each role there's like about 3 things that are worth getting. Maybe 4, and then like everything else is sort of just pure cosmetics. Is there a collectible around here? Put like a vibration here. I don't know, it's a little weird. Let me see what you're talking about here, because I have to visualize this. You said it's like part of the collector role, right? I think I know what you're talking about, I just don't remember when you unlock them. These things right here, I'm assuming. Not really, I mean, I don't think it... From what I know, I don't believe these do anything. I think they're just cosmetics. The only thing you really need to worry about with the collector role is, you want to, let me go back to 0. You want to get the shovel. You need the shovel, because otherwise there's a lot of collectibles you won't be able to get. And you are going to need the, I think that's pretty much everything on role level 5. Really the only other thing you need to worry about, I get this, no, that's actually pure cosmetics. The binoculars are good, because what the binoculars will do is if you ever do bounty hunter missions, and which you do bounty hunter missions, because we did them last stream, you'll be able to obviously, not only will dig sites for the collector role become visible with the binoculars, but it'll show where the legendary bounties are, or not even just the legendary bounties, but any bounty target. It'll sort of have that like orangish, reddish, goldish glow above them. So the binoculars are definitely worth it, and then the metal detector, because you also need that with the shovel in order to be able to find the collectibles you have to dig up. So that's really the only 3 collectibles that are like 100% worth it for the collector role. Everything else is sort of just like own personal preference, like cosmetics mostly. That's about it. Yeah, if you have shovel, I would just get the binoculars, and that's pretty much all you need for the collector role to run that efficiently. No, it's oh, you got 500 again. I don't know. That's weird then. As far as I know, I think it's only supposed to be one-time thing for just logging in April, but there could be some other promotions going on that maybe are just for certain players. I know they've done that in the past a couple different times, so that could be the case, Antonio, but I'm not sure, dude, to be honest, because as far as I know, that's it's just the April one. I haven't seen Rockstar say anything else yet. They haven't done any. I was a little bit disappointed. I was hoping they'd do like another weekend event like they did last weekend with the T-shirts. I was hoping they'd do something, but I don't know. It didn't look like they did anything this weekend, so that was kind of unfortunate. But is what it is. Collecting rings. Okay, dude. That's weird. It's not like it's not giving me the. He's so mad if I come over here and he disappears because I'm out of his sight. He's still there. Get this buck real quick. Yeah, it's a little weird. Like I said, I think it's mostly it could be an extra promotion. They've done that in the past and they might come out and say that later. But that is definitely really cool. Oh shoot, I actually need to get that too. That's a really challenge. Oh, relax. I think I was gonna try to... Gosh, it's like literally like 4 feet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, dude. I might even get on a little bit later and try to do some. I was telling my other friend about it, who's should be getting on. I wonder if I can't. Okay. Oh, tell me he's the only one that's gonna get this. That's gonna suck. Yeah, he took it. Okay. Well, that was nice. Can you? I don't even know what that is, dude. What are you trying to say? Best? Geo best? But yeah, as far as the hangar is concerned, yeah, I'm gonna try to prioritize that tomorrow. What I think I'm gonna do, if we can get a solid, we only really need 2 people, but if we can get like 8 people tomorrow, which would be great, we can split into 2 CEOs. And what we can do is we can have 4 people rotate and then another 4 people rotate, so we'll have 2 groups. And if somebody doesn't own the hangar, what we can do is just on their rotation, we can just do a sale for them. And then towards the end, the hangars will fill up pretty quickly by doing that. That's really how you want to run the hangar, is you really never want to do that solo, because if you were to do the hangar solo, you're doing like more missions than a special cargo warehouse, and you're only making like a fraction of the money. You're like 50% of the money, so like that's why you really never want to do those solo, because it's just not worth the time. You'd be better off doing a special cargo warehouse solo. How did he just break out of that? Yeah, I know. I may do one tomorrow. I may have to do a different one because I'm actually working on something for one right now, so that's why I haven't been doing one lately. That's why I've been sort of putting them off. I'm gonna try to have that up at some point. It's a guide for one of them, so I've been working on it for a while now, and that's why I haven't been doing one in the streams. Yeah, this is to say, Fleece is probably the best. I mean, it's really quick. If we can't, we can do that. Or like I said, Bandit, he can do that. I think that's a good idea. It'll be quick too. Definitely one thing they rarely do anymore is like double money on the heists. Like any of the heists really. Like Doomsday, oh my gosh, it's been like, I think, at least 6 months. Since 6 or 7 months since they last did Doomsday. Even the original heist, I think, was like right around like sometime in December was the last time they did a couple of them. And I don't think we've seen double money in RP in the casino heist yet. That'd be really cool. I'd really like them to do that. That'd be awesome. Imagine getting diamonds, double money in RP. That's like, if you clear it all out, that's like an easy $6-7 million right there. Everybody's gonna literally walk away with like at least 1 million, like over 1 million really. If you got 4 people, it'll be like 1.5-6 million each, something like that. Yeah, we gotta work on Act 3.
We're well stocked for the time being.
Let's see here.
This is good quality.
Oh wait, why is this? Oh shoot, that's right. Yeah, let's just buy them now, because we already did that. Order supplies.
Well, if you
Let's
insist.
just do that. It's not really worth. 3 supplies are annoying.
I swear, you can sell water to a drought.
Only want to do that for the challenge. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, if you can, that's the one thing I always say, like, if you can do the preps, that would be great. That way, like, we just have to focus on the setups, because those are, like, the one things we have to do with, like, obviously at least 2 people. And I wouldn't even if you could do those setups solo, it really would be
Stocks
not
are looking
worth it,
good.
because,
Yeah, anything's better than
some of
nothing.
them are actually pretty hard. Can be challenging. Let's go ahead. Okay then. Aggressive moonshine production, still working on that. What we need to do is actually check where some of these collectibles are. So there's a map that this one guy no posts. That they get I think John, I forget the guy's name now, but he posts all the collectibles, which is really nice, so you can kind of like check where they're at without having to like try to find all these. Because there's so many different cycles with these collectibles that I thought there was only ever 3 cycles. I was totally wrong about that. There's more cycles than that. I think some have like 5 or 6 cycles. It's crazy. See, Emerald Ranch. There's a coin here. Queen of Cups. It's actually a good one to get. Try to grab that. The coin and the Queen of Cups. That'll be alright. Let's get that real quick. Let's try that out. So we got the coin over here. Yeah, see, Outlaw Keys, I don't know if you're still here though, but pretty much, I mean, this is for everybody though too. This is like the nice thing, because right now I have my trader thing producing, just like a GT Online business would. I have my Moonshiner role producing, just like a GT Online business would. And I am just pretty much grinding the collector role, and then I'll probably throw in the bounty hunter role here in a bit. So I'm pretty much trying to utilize all 4 of these to maximize my profits here. This coin should be like over here somewhere. You're gonna hear from probably somebody else today. I don't think you ever met him. He's that's actually part of the reason why I do these Red Dead Online streams on Friday, because usually when he works, which obviously no one's really working right now, he usually has off on Fridays, and he really likes Red Dead, so that's part of the reason why I always stream on Fridays, so that he has a chance to get on if he wants to. So he'll probably be on here in a bit. I don't know about Latex though, I'll be honest. I haven't talked to him since yesterday, I think, or Wednesday, I think it was. Man, where is this? I'm like getting this. I have to look at that map again. Oh, it's oh yeah, this is, yeah, I know this is where it's at right here. There we go. Got those coordinates. So we got things we have to get. Okay, antique. Okay, American wildflowers. Try to maybe pinpoint some of those. Check that out. Let me see where some of those are. There's a bunch of them by Ansberg. Not really. It's not really a lot of what I want right here. That's not really right. Okay. Well, we'll just forget about that for now. Those are kind of four. There's this one at actually. There's a Queen of Cups here, I think. Yeah, his name's John Rope. I think even the professional mentioned this guy before, if I'm not mistaken. But he has, like, if you're ever looking for the collectibles, if you didn't already know this, he has like all of the collectibles, like the map with all the cycles and everything. This guy did a pretty good job at getting this, laying this all out, which is nice. Guess this over here. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, between me and you, like, I mean, I don't know, like, what goes on outside, but I wasn't technically wrong, because that was the same one, remember I said about the way that they dress, like, the tryhards. I wasn't technically wrong about that. That sort of proves my theory even more. Is this? It's like saying it's gotta be inside there. I can feel the vibration. And I can see here. I have no clue. It's somewhere in here. There it is. Queen of Cups. Yes, there is, I believe, because I have the high roller one, which I think is, yeah, that's definitely the most expensive one. I don't know how much they vary, like, as far as, I don't know if the layout's different. I can't remember. I think it's just, like, different rooms that you don't have, maybe, that you have to add on to. It might be that. I don't really think the layouts are that different, though. Like, the only, like, thing in, the only property, besides, like, the apartments and the maybe some of the stone houses. I think mostly really the apartments. The only thing that I think has like the most variations to them are the clubhouses. The MC clubhouses, they have like there's like at least like 3, 4, maybe even 5 different variations of those. Like if you buy like a different location, everything else like the bunker, interior is pretty much the same for all of them. Same thing with like the facility, nightclub. Obviously with the cosmetics. That'll change, but weekly time trial. You know what, dude? I don't know if you have the. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say because Wait, Bandit, do you have the Tron bike by any chance too? Because the Tron's actually like the fastest bike. Because I've used the Tron for like 2 different time trials, and I was able to complete both of them. I don't know, I mean, if you're going like, if it's sort of off-road, I don't know if it's the greatest, but I know that I completed at least, I think, like I said, 2 time trials. 2 time trials with the Tron bike. Yeah, Tron is a Chitara. Yeah, that's just a bad habit of mine. I always say the Tron, because it is based off the Tron, like Tron movie. But I have a bad habit of saying that's the Chitara. Yeah, the one that's used in the Deadline adversary mode. I think that's actually how you unlock the Chitara. You have to do that.
Help me!
That makes no sense. Like, this guy literally, like, this is what they'll do. Like, I'll be riding, and then like they'll just decide to go like that. Like, what is that? I don't remember how much it is, to be honest. I know it's over $1 million. I know that much. It's on, I don't even know if it's on sale this week. I forget. But it's on Legendary Motorsports. It's over $1 million though. I know that. It's not more. I don't want to say it's more than 2 though. It's $1 million something though. I know that much. Oh, is it really 2.5? Holy shit! I thought it was like 1.8. Damn, I was way off about that. That means like with the upgrades and everything, you're putting at least like 2.7, 2.8, maybe even upwards of 3 million. For some reason, I thought that was only 1.8. I bought that so long ago. I can't remember. It was I think that released in like 2016. They released that with the, because I think that's when the Deadline adversary mode was added in. So it was a while since they added that, but I thought it was only like 1.7, 1.8. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was 2.5. Yeah, I'm happy at least they didn't force us to do all 21. That would really suck. Like they better be giving us like 5 million for that. They're gonna force us to do all of them, because some of them are really annoying and just tough to complete. And some of them even glitch out too, like I was talking about. So I'm happy they at least only told us they're only forcing us to do 10. Do a bounty hunter mission while waiting, because this is kind of just killing time. Trader business is like fairly full. Let's see what we got here. 2.2, okay. Yeah, it's crazy. It's because it's a new event. It'll probably sort of stay like that for at least the next couple of days, if not a week, because that event lasts another like 5-6 days. So it's crazy. Wait, what are those again? I can get at least these 2. Let's do the harder one first. For the deaths of multiple ladies of ill hurt, strangled his jailer and escaped. Wow, okay. This guy's like very dangerous. I still think they should have done more with the daily objectives. Like, they should have made it Like they literally upped like the daily one from like $5 grand. Like if you're gonna make a cash difference, you gotta do more than $5 grand. I mean, you gotta like double that. Like instead of us getting like going from 25 to 30 grand, they should have went from like at least 25 to like 50,000. They should have like doubled everything. They barely doubled anything. They went up like 20% for each of them. That's kind of for the amount of time that you gotta take out of your day to do those, and the fact that you were forced to complete all 3 of them. They should have made those way more. Like they should, like I said, the daily one should have went from like 25 to 50. The monthly ones should have went from, or the weekly ones, I think it's like around 100, 125. They should have made that like 250, and then the monthly ones are, I think, went from 500 to 750. They should have went from 500 to $1 million. That would have made them a little bit more worth doing, but like it's just they like barely bumped those up. And like I said, for the aggravation, it's I don't know, they're just not worth it outside of the event.
Hey, you! Get out of here!
Shoot, there's like a bunch of causing damage. Oh, it's that one. What's up, bro? Just streaming, dude. Yeah, there's a little after. I had a little bit of issues. Shit, there's a guy behind me. I had a little bit of issues with it. It like started, so I had to fix it. Ridiculous.
This is where your life comes to an end.
2. I knew, well, yeah, because I ate, and then I was like, I have to lay down. I can't stay awake any longer. So
Cocksucker! Where's your wheel?
Yeah, for whatever reason, like Friday in this game, like just, I don't know what it is. Like something. Like, Friday I always have the worst luck. Like I always run into like surprisingly today I haven't ran into any problems.
Here you go! This is the dumbest thing you've ever done.
right now I'm just doing a couple bounty hunter missions, and
You must be dumb as a mule tying me up.
okay.
What in all hell?
Well, what I do is I will what's up, doggy? How you doing, bro? What I do is first thing I usually do when I get on Red Dead Online, I check the trader business, the camp, because that's passive. So I usually take care of that in the Moonshiner business first, just make sure they're producing. And then once they're like produced, or I know that they're like on their way to being produced, I'll usually do like bounty hunter missions and I guess find collectibles too, like mix that in there. Okay, got some gun oil. Okay, what's this over here? No. You just have to spawn in. If you see where it says camp and properties, I think that's what it's called. It's if you double click left. Should be it. No, that's fine. You can make a posse. Oh, did you join like a posse? I mean, oh no, not the persistent. No, you don't have to make a persistent one. That's just if you want to make one. I think that costs like $200 too, or I can't remember the exact cost of it. I know it costs at least a couple hundred, I think. Yeah, it might glitch. Just check. I've had decent luck in this lobby right now. I mean, nothing's been glitching out on me, so everything seems pretty good. Oh, the Deluxo, yeah. I forgot that's a podium wheel this week. Deluxo's on the podium. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I mean, I've heard this before, and I don't, like I said, it's not that consistent, but it has worked for me a couple different times. If you spin it around 3 seconds, it actually does work. But like, I'm not gonna say it's gonna work every time, because there's been times where I've done it, it hasn't. But it worked at least like 2 or 3 different times for me. If you like wait for like 3 seconds and then spin it, I've heard that works. Like I said, I tried it a couple times, and it worked like at least 2 different times for me. So that might help if you do that. I don't know how consistent that really is. Oh, we have a 5 deck. See, I looted that guy, so that made no sense. Yeah, I'd give it a shot. Just like I said, I'm not gonna say it's gonna work 100% because there's been times where I've done it and it doesn't necessarily work. But there were a couple times, like I said, where I did, and it did happen to work. So we sell it tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna definitely sell tomorrow. We're gonna try to get the hangars filled up. Like I said, tomorrow if we can get 8 people, which I think we probably will be able to get to at least 6. We'll try to split into 2 teams tomorrow, and then have like one CEO like rotate, and then have another CEO rotate. That way, we should be able to get the hangars filled up pretty quick.
Hello again. Something amiss?
I'm done with the buggies. Yeah, you deserve to go first, because after what happened the last 2
You leave
streams.
something behind?
Did you make it in, dude? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Are you serious, really? Are you in my lobby? Do you want to try? If you're not mine, or do you want to join mine? Oh, you are? What area are you in? Okay, that's weird because it worked. Maybe it's because I feel like when there's there's a lot of people here. I'm not gonna lie, I've been coming across. It might be because there's a ton of people here. What you could maybe do, for me, and like I hate to say this because you're gonna be really far away from me, but what you could try is if you go down to the desert. A lot of times it works for me in the desert because I just think there's not a lot of people down there most of the time. I think like this is a more problem. Just try it. Like if you go to like Armadillo, like around that area, or even like Tumbleweed, just see, and you might be able to get it to work. Because I've found that to work sometimes, not all the time, but it has worked for me in the past. Yeah, well that's the thing, like, I mean even like Lathan was telling me that last week, because like I think it becomes a turn off for new players, like if you just like, especially for like the people that aren't as dedicated, like if you can't, like if they're just trying the game out and it doesn't work, like that's a bad first experience. Did you get your 5 gold? Well, you probably didn't get that yet because you just logged on yesterday. For logging in the 5 gold bars, just logging in. You're probably gonna get it like later. You just logged in yesterday. You gotta give it like 24 hours or like earlier today. You should get that though. I am playing with that guy, dude. That's actually part of the reason he's in the party right now. That's part of the reason why I stream these on Friday. I was telling everybody that like the main reason why I stream these on Fridays because I know you usually are off on Fridays. So if you ever want to get on, I give you like an opportunity if you're free.
You don't belong there. Out.
Yeah, I know. It's a pain, but like I said, it might work. 100k away from 13 mil. Nice. Well, tomorrow we get the bunker sold. Try to get your nightclub. You can make around 2 mil with that. And if we get the hangars sold too, which I definitely plan on getting the hangars sold, you could be making like 3-4 mil tomorrow. Shit. Hell, wait. All right, I gotta take advantage of this. Just like can't. Just blow myself up. Shit. I didn't get the like bighorn sheep, I think they're called, or something. He died? How did he die from that? Dragon like... Are you kidding me right now? I can't dragon like... Oh shoot, wait a minute. Oh, okay, well that was my fly, the wrong target. I can't tell you how badly I just screwed this. I thought I had a different target. That glitched so badly. I thought I had a different target. Next thing I know, I had the wrong one, and they were on like an oil wagon. So I shot the wagon, blew him up. His leg blew off. I'm literally carrying him without a leg right now. He's like all burnt up. He's singed completely. Missing an arm, missing a leg. Like that was so bad. Oh my gosh. It did? Did it work? Yeah, I had a feeling it might. This one, you know, the bandit guy. He's asking, do you remember what setting you have to where like you turn the party off so the stream can't hear you? Okay, he's not sure, dude, but he's gonna check real quick because he wants to, like, he's gonna get on later and he's gonna see if he can join, but he doesn't obviously want the stream to hear, so. this guy's like, this is such a mess. Like, I just screwed that up. You see it? You know what it is? Okay, go to regular party screen. Go to party settings. Okay. Okay, so you're gonna want to go to the party screen, dude. You're gonna want to go to party settings, and there's a setting where it says allow your voice to be shared. You just disable that. You know what? Like, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, you know, like, do you see how that like the PS5 controller's gonna have a built-in microphone? Yeah, it's gonna have a built-in mic, and like I was thinking about it, there's this bug on PS4 where like my head, it'll say, and there's no way anybody I don't think could really hear me, because like there's times where my headset won't even be plugged in and it'll say it's on. But like sometimes randomly it'll say my headset's connected. Like, can you imagine like your headset just like randomly connects on the PS5, or like that mic turns on and you don't even know? Like, that would be kind of crazy. That's one thing that kind of worries me a little bit. Like, I don't want that just randomly turning on.
Your gun or my noose ends the same, don't it?
Let's got that. Bounty completed with 5 minutes more left. Okay. Got that taken care of.
You could feed a whole town with the way that young dude.
Yeah, I know what you mean, dude. Yeah, I just like, it's a privacy thing. Like, I don't want that thing just randomly turning on. Just, because I mean, who knows? I could be like talking to somebody at home, and like it just turns on randomly. Like, I don't want that to happen. Like I said, hopefully they work that out. I don't know, like, if that was a bug on past PlayStations. I honestly can't remember. I definitely didn't play as much as I do on this one. Obviously, I have the PS3, have the PS2, and I played on them, but I don't remember if that was really a problem. Actually, my moonshine should be complete. I need to go check on that. Where's that at? Moonshine. Actually, let me check the, I had to check the map real quick for collectibles. Gotta get some wildflowers here. Okay, so there is one by Flat Neck Station. Actually a lot. Okay, where am I at? I'm gonna go down to Flat Neck. There's one there. Okay, hold up, that is Mansley. Okay, I think I'm gonna try to grab these real quick before I go. Get these on my way. So that one's down around this area. Around there, there's another one like down here, I think. You can, but honestly, dude, the best thing to do is just find them, because like you can. I mean, as you're traveling around the map, you'll cut, because they're spread around the whole map. So, what I would do is I can set here. Actually, let me do it. I'll send you the link real quick. Which is the mic I used when we talked. That was the first time I used a mic. Before that, I had the option to call other players without mic. To call. What do you mean by like call other players? Let me see. I'm gonna send this to you. I'm gonna send you this link, and this is the link that this guy, he did a really good job with the map. Like, he has all the cycles, and you can look on there. It's everything you need to. Because here's the problem. I was trying to memorize where they were all at, but there's so many different cycles. Like, it's like ridiculous trying to even do that. It should just automatically come up. Like the one that this, like, if you go on the main map, that should be the cycle. That should be the current cycle. You know that option on the phone. Oh, you mean like GTA, like the calling people that I remember like people would do that. Talk about that. I think that might be what you're referring to, maybe. I forgot you could do that, or at least you used to be able to do that. I don't know if you can still do that or not, but. Yeah, do you see it though? Do you see the collectibles? Okay. Yeah. Well, the thing is though, is here's the thing though, if you use the map, like while you're hunting, because the area that you're in, there's gonna be collectibles there. That's what I was trying to say, like if you just look at it, and just, I know, like I said, just pinpoint the area that you're at, so if you just look where you're at, and then just pinpoint it, and then just like zone in on all those collectibles. Like I don't even, purposely at this point, I don't even like try to track them down unless it's like a daily challenge. I just, whatever area I'm in, I'll just check what collectibles are there. Yeah, he did a good job. In fact, I think I just passed where this one is. He did a really good job with that. Whoever created that. There we go. Right, it'll like tell you like exactly like almost where it's at, like on a board or on a bench or in a house. Like he did a really good job with that. Under cliff ledge. Where is it at? You know what, dude? You know what, dude? Don't even try to go. I don't know if don't even look at the arrowhead ones. I should have mentioned that. You don't have the metal detector or the shovel, so you won't be able to get yet. Just if you see any of them that are rings, jewelry, or what you can do is if you're not sure if you can find it, if you click on it, you see how it has like a click on the arrowhead. You see how it has like a shovel or a metal detector beside it. Like if you click on it, yeah, just do that for now on, just until you get it. That way you don't like go over there and you find out you can't get it. Pretty much, yep. Yeah, well, one thing you can, yep, what you could do is if you're gonna be in an area for a while, you can add markers. What you can do is look at it, add all the markers to all the collectibles in the areas, and then you could go from there. Like if you go on your map in game, you'll see that there's an option to add marker with L3. What you can do is, you can pin up to 10 markers, I believe. So you could just like look at an area, pin all the collectibles there, and then you could just sort of go about. It makes it a little. I honestly haven't even been doing that, but I need to start because it does make it a lot easier. Like there's one over here somewhere I know. Actually, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, you never want to sell without a full collection because you lose so much money if you do. Yeah, I think that's. Give me that. There should be a collectible around here. For my school, dude, French was the one I took, so that was the one option. Spanish was another option, which to be honest, I probably should have taken that because, at least in the United States, that's definitely more widely used than French. French really isn't used at all. And then we were, Chinese was another one, which that would have been another good one to take. And then, yeah, Chinese, well, it's funny too because Kenny, dude, he takes it and, he already knows Chinese, so like it's just like a blow-off class for, yeah, he just like it all comes back to him. But you could take it's French, Spanish, Chinese, and Latin. Like I don't know, as far as Latin, like unless you're, that's kind of good if you're going into like the medical field. But that's also kind of tough. Latin's sort of tough. where is this? It's like around, it's saying it's around here. Like, I just looked at this and it's, now I can't find it. Unless maybe it's the wrong cycle, but that wouldn't make any sense because I just found that other one. Yeah, that guy did a really, really good job with that. Yeah. He made it a lot easier. I feel like I'm getting a heartbeat, but like... Oh, there it is. There we go. Alright. Now we got this. Yeah, it does. I mean, Right. Yeah, no, it does take a while. That's why I like that's why I think that this should be like one of the last roles you get, because like, you know, you can make a ton of money. Like, it's way easier to make money with the trader role and the moonshiner role, because like it's just a lot quicker and it's like passive. What did he say? Yeah, that's actually what I need to check too. Latex takes Spanish, and it's funny, he asks us, do you even go to school, because he doesn't know who you are. And Jared dropped out. No, I'm joking. No, what language do you take? Do you take Spanish? Okay, so you don't have to take it then, right? Yeah, so Spanish is the smarter option, I will say that. Like Spanish or Chinese, like if you're choosing to take a language, like I mean, at least, like I said, Chinese, because there's just a lot of like business that takes place there. I mean, think about everything at least we get in the U.S. like practically from China, but then you have you also have Spanish, which is like really popular. Like if you go to like certain like places in the United States, like they'll state stuff in English and then they'll state it in Spanish like right after. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, no, Deadeye is amazing. Yeah, PvP, PvE, hunting. Well, I guess PvE sort of goes under hunting. But yeah, I mean PvE and PvP, Deadeye is amazing. In English, we can choose. Oh, so you like, it's mandatory to learn English, and then French, French or German is like the extra one. Is that what you're saying? I'm impressed. I will say, like, Bandit, the guy in the stream, he, like, I would not be able to speak that well in French as well as he can in English. Like, it's actually quite impressive. Like, I can't, like, I wouldn't be able to do that in French. Not at this point, at least. So, I don't know. However they teach it over there, they must do a good job, because, he can speak it pretty well. Yeah, they, I think that he said he's out until May something, so... I don't even know if they have classes exactly, or if they have to make it up. Yeah. It's so boring. What do you think was harder to learn, French or English? I mean, I know you didn't learn a lot of French, but... Yeah, when it gets stuck on a rock, cause then like it just screws up the whole lasso. Yeah, I think I don't know if there's a bonus on like some of them last week, and then you know what was bad? I think that the bounty hunter wagon was on sale last week. I don't. I gotta check though. Yeah, it was which one was easier? Like I know, like I said, I know you didn't learn a lot of French, but like, what do you think was easier from like the experience that you had, or that you currently have? I guess with both of them, at least with English, which one do you think was easier to learn? Like even like, I mean, I'm impressed. Like, 'cause like, as far as like, if French people were asking me questions as fast as I like talk to him, like I would get lost. Like I'd be like, whoa, like I can't. I wouldn't be able. Yeah, I would. That's the thing. Like he could have fooled me by not knowing. Like I really didn't even know he spoke another language for like the longest time. I thought he spoke English. There was like one or two times he said something that was a little bit weird, and it like threw me off. But like I never like he could have fooled me for speaking English. Like I would have not known. It's just closer to our English. Oh, English is closer to our words. Okay, I see. What happened? Yeah, that I know what that is. That's so ridiculous. Well, at that point, see if you can respawn it. I would try that. Yeah. Like yawning, jeez. The problem or the issue is like I hate this. Like I'd rather have you not leave. Try everything before that. If you can't get it to respawn, you might want to try changing locations again, because the only okay. Yeah, because the only problem is once you leave the session, I think that you lose the animals, which would suck. Yeah. I'll be on it. I mean, maybe, but for the I mean, it's hard to say because where I'm at, it's fairly bright, I think. I mean, for me, it seems pretty bright, to be honest. Yeah, yeah, it's tough to say. Like I said, I think that mostly, what do I want to say? I think mostly for me, it's brighter. It might be your settings. Because I'm like in the woods right now and it's fairly bright. It wasn't there. That's ridiculous. Okay. The only thing I could say besides switching sessions would be try changing the location. Like, I mean, I know you already did that. What I mean is, like, go to, like, quick spawn to a different location.
I have finished this batch. We can sell it when you like. Allons-y.
No, the only way you lose animals is if you leave the session. Yeah. Which I hope this doesn't glitch out on me, because this, I'll be pissed, and I'm gonna have to, like, restart this.
Ah, I was wondering when you were going to get here. This is a good batch, of course. They are all good batches, but this one is superior, eh? I have found a buyer who will appreciate it, and most important,
Well,
they will pay for it too.
Well,
all you have to do is
what you can do is, I one, I would try to stay away from those. I wouldn't even do them if you have the option. But I wouldn't even, yeah, I wouldn't even do it. I wouldn't purposely do it, but for whatever reason, if like with the legendary one, if you didn't know and it happened, you get 3, or more than one. What you can do is you can actually, this is actually better. You can knock both of them out. Knocking them out is not the same as killing them. You just beat them up, and if just not like obviously just with your fist. And what you can do is you can drag one of them with the lasso like you do with the horse. Yeah. And I think I just got caught in a loading screen, which is just great. So I'm gonna have to restart. Yes. Yes. Wait. Say that again one more time. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. He won't message you. Well, I might have to restart the stream. It just glitched on me. I'm pretty sure I just got caught in an infinite loading screen. Like it does. Like what pisses me off is the entire week I was fine. The moment that I start streaming, it messes up. Like the entire week. I sold this probably like 8 times this week, 8 times. Moment I start a stream, it glitches out. Like it's just it never fails. So now I have to restart. It sucks. All right. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. That's like half the reason why I don't even like to sell this sometimes. Like that's that moonshining thing. I don't know what it is with their loading screens that they just can't get right. It's yeah, that it's been what's funny, like I thought that they like worked because I complained about this and then like it didn't like the moment I complained about it, like nothing happened for like 2 3 weeks with it and then it just started doing it again randomly. Because yeah, I remember one of the first times this happened to me, I literally walked away from the TV for like 45 minutes, came back, it was still in the black screen. I was like, wow, okay. So yeah, I don't even know. I don't know how long it really takes. Like I said, I'm gonna have to restart this 'cause I don't know how long it actually takes to load. That's why everyone just calls them infinite loading screens. Because I mean, you might get it to load eventually, but you know. I know, that's what I want. Well, that's the thing. Like, you think by now that they would have started working this out because they have problems with this in GTA too. So like, you would think that they'd have like some sort of solution by now of like what's going on. But like, that's why maybe a part of me thinks it's the PS4, but I highly doubt that because I don't have the same issues with all the other games. Which is like ridiculous. I don't know. Nothing's there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to close the app and This is such bullshit. Why can't they just get these things right, like, after so long? Alright, I'm gonna restart. I'll be back, guys. I'm gonna restart this if anyone's in there. This is ridiculous. This is bullshit. Okay.